Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. We are continuing onward. Our previous run was, man, it was a strange one, let me tell you. We had quad copies of, was it Prince? Yeah, we had quad copies of an Enforcer infused plus 25 multi strike with Hef's Consolation, Lady of the House. Four of those with an additional Endless Burnout 1 Molten Encasement infused Rage Imp, Holdover Purifying Cleanse to kind of hold Burnout together, also a Wax and Spike that kind of, I think, saves the run, and yeah, just completely off the chain. Just a ridiculous run that, well, I mean, it wins, so sure. And Prince was technically there. As typically happens with these runs at high shards, your champion is usually dead weight. But it at least does something early game, so fair enough. We're moving on to Sentient. I really don't have a lot to add here. It'll be fine. We have Awoken. What could possibly go wrong, right? Absolutely. Alright, let's just high roll Eel Gorgon and have a great day or something, right? Alright, let's get in on this. Hopefully you're all doing excellent. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see what we get today. Let's make it happen. Alright, click the button. Pull the lever, Kronk. Okay. See, look, the game is super easy. Just give me Fledgling Imp in the opener. It's simple. Amazing. Who's worried about anything? Alright. Anyway, today, as before, I've already said how are you doing, so hopefully you're still doing as well as you were the last 4 seconds before I asked you the first time. I'm doing fine. I have very little to add other than that it's a weekend, thank goodness. My audit has finished. You maybe have noticed I've said that in a couple videos. You can imagine that I am recording all of those in the same day, unsurprisingly. And yeah, no, that's nice to have that done because that's been looming over me for a while. It's been, I haven't talked about it at extreme length, but it's been a lot more work on me than on anyone else at the company, and I'm just kind of glad that it was successful. I deserve a bloody medal for that, is all I'm going to say. So let's play some Monster Train. That's why we're really here. Let's not talk about work, gross work stuff, audits, a technical formality. Ugh. All right. Today we are default Awoken, default Hellhorned. It's great. We love it. We're facing Daze Talos, Rage Fell? Fell? Your Fell or Arcus? As I read the word Fell on the screen, my brain was telling me Arcus, so I paused to make sure my brain could catch up. Yes, it is Rage Fell, thank you for asking. And Diligent Seraph. Sure. Cool. Our starting cards are Wildwood Sap, Fledgling, and Bitten Graft, all of which are awesome. Seriously, these cards rock. Our early game is square thanks to Wildwood Sap, and Fledgling Imp is immediate endless value, immediate scaling. Awesome. Imp interaction, we love to see it. Alright, let's see. What the heck is next? Temples today are 3, 4, 6, and 8. 4 temples. It's good enough. We'll be able to hit 200 pretty comfortably with that, I think. Dupe on 8 is on the magic side, nothing special. Another dupe on 7 with no shop or anything special. Steel shop competing on 7, no magic. Magic shop, trinket shop on 6, no steel. So that's a pretty reasonable flip, right? And then you have the magic shop's very good with the vortex and cave. The trinket shop does have money, so I don't mind, but it's not double money, so it's not incredible. Steel and magic on 5. Resulting in, which one's better? Steel Shop's better for sure. Horde and the Vortex, we love to see it. Magic Shop's okay, but not great. Magic Shop only with Awoken Banner and Vortex on 4, and a Hellhorn Banner floating off in La La Land with a Horde and money. So that means no steel on 2, so that, rather on 2 of these rings, on 6 and 4, so we do get double steel early, which is true. Forced Hellhorn Banner on 2, second Hellhorn Banner on 3 with the Hellvent. Steel Shop has health. The only Awoken banner is on ring 4 on the magic side, which we are tempted to go to anyway. Interesting. This clan combo has a lot of built-in multi-strikers that I like seeing anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to click on Trader's Quill over Concussive Coals here. Think about it this way. If we end up on spikes, I don't want to accidentally daze them on bottom, and I have Wildwood Saps to trigger the Trader's Quill, at least. So it's something. Plus, that does synergize into beating Diligent up. So there's that. Bristling Explosive. Ah, look at it. Spikes. We're playing a spikes run. Great. Cool. It's not Cultivating, which is my favorite, because it turns out I like free card draw, but it's fine. We're going to take this Armor Emblem, even though Spikes does not overcome it, unfortunately. It's just fine. We will play Top Floor, for sure. Just immediately play the Imp and then shoot the Imp, I think. That seems reasonable. I guess I could have left it, but it kind of doesn't matter. Looks like we're not getting the Collector. Not for lack of trying. I just didn't draw a torch on the right turn, which is a bummer. So there's that. I'm going to play the Rage Imp. And then I'm going to play the Wildwood Sap out. Sure, seems okay. We missed the Collector, it's a bummer. Second Wildwood Sap, sure. Yes, we actually kill a man with it. Incredible work. I guess I could have torched and saved some health, but that's okay. I think we're fine on this. These torches, I think I will torch for health savings there. I'm more focused on making sure I win the Relentless fight, but that's okay. 2 damage taken, whatever. We're doing excellent. Torches middle are excellent plays. It gets them out of there. Cool. And we should cruise, I think. Yeah, no problems. Easy. All right. Okay. We didn't do a lot of damage, but the imps do help a ton. Steel Enhancer, Vine Grasp, Restoration Detonation. I'm going to take the Steel Enhancer because it's at least something. It's low cost. Vine Grasp, I mean, I have torches. Restoration Detonation, no big deal. I'm going to take the Ritual of Battle. Yeah, 10 times out of 10, I take that Ritual. It's a -2 target. It's just generally awesome. Oh, great. We get some good units. Animus of Will, Shattered Shell, Rail Beater. These are all great. I'm going to take the Animus of Will because I'm seeing a Hellhorned banner. And that could end up being like Horned Warrior or something else that wants the multi-strike infusion, right? Sweepers are obviously good, but if I end up on a sweeper line with no multi-strike, it sucks. The Animus of Will auto has multi-strike. It's very strong, very flexible. I'm going to take this. It's the safer pick here, both from an infusion and a baseline perspective. We're going to look and see what we get from the Steel Shop. Quick. Okay, we're going to look at the Hellhorn banner. We get a Rail Beater. Now, Rail Beater plus Animus of Will infusion, functional. Very functional. I like the Steelworker angle here. Steelworker into Animus of Will. Quite powerful. 3 hits automatically. Put a +25 in the back. Challenge, of course, is going to be keeping the floor alive. We'll solve that problem as we get through it. I think the Steelworker is more important for balancing this out. The +25 is tempting, but I need to be able to re-roll this into something useful. Let's look at the Horde. Gurg's Goad. Wow, okay. I mean, we'll click it. Suddenly that Rail Beater would have been much stronger, but it's okay. There's no way we could have known. Collection of Tales, Sinner Salve, all of these are excellent. Wish I could take them all, but I think the Gurg's Goad is correct with all the Hellhorn banners coming up. It also benefits from the fact that I have the Steelworker already, so I could Animus of Will into Steelworker, which is not as good as the other way around, admittedly. I'll reroll you, see what we get. We see another multi-strike. And with this cost, I can load up the Animus with a +25 here. This is pretty good, right? That's pretty awesome. Interestingly, I still think the way this works, it's better to have the Animus of Will here. 4 hits. Even with, I don't have to do the infusion, right? I mean, the thing is that the Animus of Will's baseline is just better in this moment. which I think is fine, right? That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Let me just take the Steelworker Infusion. Even if this doesn't end up doing anything, the thing I'm thinking about is Sentient is not cultivating. If I were cultivating 3, I'd be much more inclined to go this route. But without cultivating, and without the guarantee of seeing cultivating, I should be prepared potentially for like Animus plus some other infusion behind a Steelworker or something. I still do think, even with our current units, and even with Gurg's Goad, it is correct to go in on the Animus here. Yes. 100%. Cool. Fully loaded. We like to see it. We move on. That's very strong. Very powerful. Mark of Invasion should be free. If I draw poorly, Sentient can go upstairs. If I draw great, doesn't matter. Yeah, Sentient goes upstairs. It's fine. Cool. And then we just toss her the Wildwood Sap there. Restore here. Do I put Steelworker in? Yeah, sure. I don't need Animus here, right? 100% don't. Cool. It's good, as it turns out. We're going to drop Animus downstairs. She's not going to do much, and that's fine. Yeah, no big deal, honestly. Steel Enhancer in the back. I'm going to triple ping the 9x2 because I really don't like that guy doing 1,000,000 damage here. True. Okay. We get the Engraft. I get the other Wildwood Sap. We're chillin'. All good. Cleared the floor. Great work. I mean, this is exactly the example, right? Steelworker, it's fine. The Ritual of Battle is almost certainly better than Fledgling Imp here, so I'm just going to click that, right? That's just better. It puts the Rage where I want it in the Multi-Striker. Yeah, sure. Second Ritual of Battle. Great news. All right, we're through this. Good. Okay, cool. It's good, it's good. We get the money, we get everything here. Razor Sharp Edge is excellent. We'll click it. Glimmer might also be excellent. Plus 30 target. Lean in on the Rage instead. We don't need the Razor Sharp. Glimmer is almost certainly going to make my upcoming temples stronger than they would be otherwise. We take the Glimmer. Well, they showed me a vent anyway. It's a bit of a bummer. I think Hidden Passage is probably it. I could assemble a squad, potentially. Unfortunately, that does create some problems with Fledgling Imp nonsense, but I still do think that's right. Hidden Passage, it lets me move enemies around. I like the Disrupt anyway. Now what am I thinking about? Self-infused Steelworker here. Immediately we go right. Possibly. There might be other good picks here as well. Maybe another good infusion. I think we look, right? Because we're not sure what our front line is going to be. It could be Sentient, could be Steelworker. It depends a lot on what that draft is. The Animus of Will is already loaded, though. So, I mean, we could take a multi-strike. I guess I should look for Endless, maybe? Ooh, buddy, that's tough. I do like the dupe here. Dupe self-infused Steelworker in front. That's 10 armor. It's really strong. And if we get a third Steelworker, I just put that inside the Animus, and then 15 armor per turn is enough to survive. It's tricky. We can afford to reroll this Steel Shop and look. Multi-Strike and Endless are both functional, but I think Steelworkers are going to be the angle here, so let's go right. The temple today says Spell Chain. It's actually the worst one, but it's not terrible. We're going to put that in the Engraft. The Horn Banner says, yeah, Steelworker Mark II. Yeah, this is great for a lot of reasons. Cool. We're going to go ahead and self-infuse Steelworker here. Ah, wait. No. Nope. Nope, don't do it yet. The dupe is normal Steelworker. I know it's weird. The goal here is to put Steelworker into Animus and then self-infuse the other Steelworker and then use Rage to hyperscale this floor. So I do need to dupe a normal Steelworker. And then we dupe, and then we put the infusion in. Okay. Now I guess I don't hate this. I mean, 15 armor is kind of important, though, right? It is. Let's do the self-infused Steelworker angle. If I get an X5, I'm probably just going to get an extra Welder Helper or something. I'm going to take the Spell Chain into the Engraft. Once it gets a -1, it's pretty potent. Sure. And the Purge is probably just a Torch. Yeah, alright, sure. Fine. See what's in the cave. Rare draft pick. I'm going to go with Umbra. Always go there. Ah, bummer. I was going to say it could be an Umbra Stone, which is nice. Furnace Tap is an option. Makes a Permafrost pretty decent. I'm not going to the right next. I could go to this magic shop. I'll take a Furnace Tap. Sure. You never know when that's going to be great. And then we move on. 75 shards in, taking everything at this point. All good. Goal is 200. We should have plenty of armor generation now. So let's do Sentient middle, Animus upstairs, Fledgling Imp in front. Cool. Great. We do 44 damage there, which is nice. Mid-floor is going to start clearing itself. Great work. We get big armor upstairs. Great work. Wildwood Sap middle helps keep them alive. Great work. Okay, cool. Engraft is your friend. What is this? 12? 26? I can keep you alive. But in order to do it, requires either I sacrifice Steelworker or don't play him. Right? That's 26? 12 is 14? Alright, sure. I'll keep her alive. I think it just seems more valuable overall. Yeah, let's pop the guy downstairs. We'll take the restore middle. I'll play out 2 train stewards here. Sure. Okay, fine. Alright, we at least keep the floor from overstacking. I think we're just losing Sentient, and that's going to have to be enough here. I don't know what else to add. I need to play the ritual upstairs, or I think we lose. So let's not lose. We at least clear the floor. It's great. Sure. Cool. Fledgling Imp. Send the Glimmer. Play a Wildwood Sap, I guess. Sure. Okay. Fine. I have regen up front now. Cool. Alright. I mean, we're going to click the Engraft because it's a free card. And then I'm going to play the Ritual of Battle because it's more important than any of this other stuff. And we should have enough to survive here, right? Yeah. Okay. Great work. Good job. Okay. Thank you, Rage plus Steelworker. A solid line. Now, we're trying to clean this up a bit more. I'm just going to click on the Awoken's Rail Spike here because it's the card to click. Unleash the Wildwood, however, I should consider this. It does just top off Sentient. I'm actually going to take the Unleash here. This just feels better because I have the Sentient on another floor. Rail Beater. A little too late, champ. Honestly, it's just a little too late for me. We'll sell them. It's a bit bummer. A bit of a bummer, but we're okay. I'm going to take draw, I think. Yes, draw is good. Draw cards, please. We go left. It is preordained. We're going to see what Sentient we get. Bristling 2. Okay, no Cultivating Pivot. I'm glad I took draw. Temple today says... Man, another spell chain. I tell you what, they really love giving me this stuff. Tendon Piercing could go into a Glimmer. I'm going to go ahead and do this infusion of Steelworker here. Right? Yes. Oops, wrong button. Let's do Steelworker into Animus. This cleans up things a lot in terms of survivability. Removals are as simple as Train Stewards, I think. I only get 2 more infusions. Do I need them? One is the Rage Imp. No, I can cut 2 Train Stewards here and be fine. Yes. That'll be okay. We'll keep the last 2 just in case. Mr. Awoken Banner says, I don't know. IDK Thorned Hollow. No, thank you. Let's see what we hit. -1 goes for sure into Engraft. Must, in my opinion, it is necessary. A 20 consume can go into a torch. Great. Remove consume? No thanks. Reroll. Double stack. It's a bummer. I don't love the double stack. I was looking for a permafrost maybe, but okay, Mr. Monster Train, sure. Also acceptable. Let's put a -1 in the ritual at least. Leave that slot open for a -2 now, but bit tough. You could argue Wildwood Sap, but we're generating a lot of Ember, or rather not Ember, but armor. We can go to this other magic shop coming up. Maybe we see what we're looking for. Let's move on. Do I need this spell chain on anything? Seems weak, if I'm being real with you. What is this doing for me? It's basically just a steel enhancer, but that's not good. 110. Where am I at? 120. 120. Wait a second. 110, 120, 130. And then 50, 180. I can easily score 205 by skipping the spell chain, so I will. Alright, cool. Spikes is dangerous. Let's not take that. We have too many multi-strikers, too many problems, things that can go wrong. Sentient can chill downstairs at least, which is cool. We're going to pop that fella in the back, take a Steelworker friend upstairs. All good. Okay, thank you, Sentient. Great work. Steelworker goes upstairs. We get the Steel Enhancer. I am going to play the Fledgling Imp upstairs. That seems okay. We're going to have a lot of damage coming in up top. Yeah. Click the card. Seems reasonable. Punch this guy? Okay, well, we at least push some numbers through, but it's not great. Ouch. 12 damage taken. Engraft can go live downstairs now. I do think we want to go Wildwood Sap, and then Elevator. Who are we elevatoring here? One of these guys, bring him up. Seems good. This guy's already passing away. Fine. Alright, good job. Okay, go ahead and click Ritual in the back. It's critically important. Especially because my imp has now generated too much armor to die. Yep. Great news. Wonderful. Amazing. Bummer. Healing Sentient's not a bad call. I think the right choice is actually ascend this guy in the back. He's going to hit me because of this, but it's less damage than I would take letting the other guy go up, right? Yeah. It's a lot less damage overall. Man, we came close to killing him. That's a bummer. Alright, fair enough. 9 damage off. We take 12 for it. That's unfortunate. Kill this guy in the back, I think. Well, we're not dead. Which I suppose is a perk. It's not great, though. Oh, so much comes in the form of spikes. Then we take, like, 1 billion damage. Alright, 48 damage taken on Ring 4 is not pleasant. Adaptive Mutation is a good card that we should take here. Important work seems important. That's what they tell me. It's in the name of the card. Let's go for the Steel Shop here. I need to find that Endless. The Horde says, conscription notice, Emblem of the Exiles is pretty sick. The removals, we'll see. Give me Endless, please. Give me Endless, please, Mr. Monster Train. I beg of you. Okay, you gave me a multi-strike. I guess I'll take it, but it's not what I asked for. I mean, okay, Monster Train, sure, but also no. But also no thank you. Please stop, Monster Train. What do I remove? I have to take this money unpleasantly. 120 is never a good feeling. Torch? I don't really want to get rid of my torches. The regen is maybe not critically useful. I think I drop restores here. The thing you have to watch out for is, how am I beating Diligent right now? 1, 2, 6, 10, 13, 17, 20 exactly. Assume you're going to draft something else, so we'll take restores out, I think. Sure. Okay. You want a bio removal? We're going to the magic shop. Let's spend 60 on a cut here. I think that'll be helpful. I must hold on to... Actually, hold up. Math this out. 120. One infusion with everything else goes to 170, 180. I only need one infusion. Let's cut a Train Steward, actually. We don't need this. We can do Imp into Imp. Am I weak enough that I'm scared that I need to... Really need to be able to buy what's at this magic shop, though? -1s. Let's move on. This might be dicey. Heaven Seal is a great way to die. Let's not click that. We are not that strong. No, we need this helping out. Sentient, go kill enemies, please. Thank you. Shoot this guy, then kill that guy. Haha, genius tier. Genius tier. And we get the power of Emblem of the Exiles, which is great. Big fan of that. I literally cannot play this Fledgling Imp right now, or it ruins my ability to play other stuff. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. There goes my scaling. Incredible news. I need to draw faster, please. Alright, let's ping 1. Play the Wildwood Sap. Shoot the guy in the back because he frightens me. Because I'm doing no damage right now. Okay, how are we surviving this turn? We play Glimmer for sure. Oh, I had the important work on deck. Okay. We keep Sentient alive. She lives. That's important. I think we live... How much do you do to me? 98? 98 hits me 4 times. He deals 8 to me. But instead I kill this man. It saves me life. We'll do it. It's not pleasant, but it is better. Okay. Great. Fledgling Imp. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. Click the Ritual of Battle at least. Fledgling Imp is fine, maybe? We're clearing this unit. Let's play the Fledgling Imp here. I think we need to do this. I need to put him in. Put me in, champ. Yeah, here's your important work. Important, as it turns out. We're going to Glimmer downstairs because I would like Sentient to do maximum damage here. She does 200 to this guy, which is, if I'm being honest with you, pretty okay. Alright. That's reasonable, I think. Engraft. Engraft. 65 by 4. I mean, it's pretty decent if I go Adaptive Mutation here. We'll click it. And then I think it's Furnace Tap? Oh, buddy, I think so. Hold. Hold. I generate Ember. Alright, well, it doesn't really help that much. We do somehow, by some miracle, get out of this combat, thanks to Adaptive Mutation. This is terrifying. Well, incredible work. Our rage scaling is bad right now. We need to improve it. Restoring Retreat in Graph number 2. Awake. Engraft number 2 is free into Diligent. We should grab it. Take Imp in a box. What is Impish Scholar doing for me? It's just extra Wildwood Saps and some consumed cards. We take the Imp in a box. It's just better to have the Imp in a box. I need to find Endless for my imp. Let's go to the magic shop. This is just way more important. We're dodging all the health and it's scary. Also, it would be great if Monster Train didn't consistently give me Spell Chain in every single shop. Can we talk about this, Monster Train? What are you doing? What does the cave have for me today? Build a card? Give me damage, please. Buff. Gross. That's it. Buff, ascend, pull, whatever. I mean, straight up, just buff +10 and draw +1 is an incredible card. So I'm not terribly upset about it. We're going to go ahead and spell chain that now, and then toss it a -1. If we get a holdover, I'm not upset about it at all, because reasons. Okay, that gets the -1 for sure. 20 consume a torch, yes. The double stack is dead to me. You could say Furnace Tap, but don't think so. We do get a holdover, incredible. I'm honestly... Maybe I put it in the Glimmer. Maybe I put it in the Glimmer. It's not a very good Glimmer, but it's an acceptable Glimmer. Maybe I don't do it at all. What if I just don't do it? We're going to drop second Train Steward here. I think I'm cutting a torch right now. Honestly, cut a Restore. It's a worse card. I'm using 99% Ember, or rather Armor right now. We have to take everything, so this Tenon Piercing, I guess, goes somewhere. I'm just going to Tenon Piercing the Glimmer up to 22, so it actually kills waves. And I will hold over the Engraft, I guess. It's an Ember Generator. Replaces itself. I can think of worse cards. This essentially is an Ember Relic, which I'm okay with. We don't have the Imp set up yet, so we should save that until Ring 8. True. Okay, we move on. All right, 0 gold. Well, Rage fell with 12 health. Our Pyre's looking bad. Our run is looking bad. That was a big set of upgrades, though. A lot of improvements, right? Big fan of this. Animus of Will drops in, and then we conveniently get the old magic. That's just really strong. Bottom floor, Sentient plus Glimmer is good. Great work. Cool. Oof. Double buff upstairs, but that's okay. We play in the Steelworker here. I'm going to go ahead and take the Engraft double play. We'll look at the Imp in a box. Cool. So this is as simple as play one Fledgling Imp and then shoot that Imp, and we'll save the others for later. Sure. What is this? 12, 24, 39... 39. Oh, bummer. We lose Sentient. That is unfortunate. Can I do better? I could do 60 here, which only takes the 33. Which does kill this thing, but... I think we have to torch in the back, and we save Sentient with that, and then we go with the Wildwood Sap, and we keep the floor afloat. I think that is the only way this works. Fledgling Imp, and it dies. Incredible. No adaptive mutation yet. Let's see if we can save Sentient. We can't. Honestly, that's okay. I can actually save Sentient incredibly. Wait a second. Yeah, totally. Right? Yeah, look at that. Amazing. Neat. Alright, cool. We actually push 120 through as well, which is a nice perk of that turn. It certainly could have been worse. Alright, Old Magic. Thank you. Please, Old Magic, save me. I don't know how you're alive, Sentient, but I appreciate it. Engraft here. Let's restore upstairs. This guy, this Master of Light, for the record, has been buffed with 7 rage. 7 rage is nuts. What? Unbelievable. I was wondering why my health was not improving there. Outrageous. I could keep Sentient alive. It's probably worth it. We're going to click the ritual upstairs. That's good. That's definitely worth it. I think I glimmer downstairs and we just keep this afloat a little bit. And then we sit the unleash downstairs and we're chilling. Doing enough damage. The question is really just, do we kill? Give me that sweet, sweet glimmer at the engraft action, rather, which lets me play the ritual here, which is strong. And I think we're okay. Incredibly. 252 is a great turn to push through, though. That's excellent. And then Sentient, I guess, does damage to the boss as well. Sure. It's kind of cool. I didn't really expect it, but sure. Fun. Alright, why not? I think we have enough health on the floor to live with enough damage to make it. Okay, for sure I think the angle is going to be adaptive mutation upstairs. That extra health is big. Yeah, I think so. We're going to click that. I'm going to go ahead and draw. And then I think I'm going to slam the... Let's see. Slam the furnace tap here, I think. Yeah. I think this is going to be enough to win this combat. Whew. Let me tell you. Spicy. Spicy. That's a lot of health. I'm glad I did it. I might have needed it. Yikes. That 200 shard nightmare damage coming in from Fell. But we win. I'm going to take the quick tome. That's definitely good here. That's excellent into Animus. She just kills guys before it becomes a problem. Drawing more cards would be nice. What's coming up? If I have Ember solved. Dupe? Steel Shop? I think I do go to the Steel Shop. If I'm not going to another magic shop because the imp is too important, then I think I take Ember here and it will be good for me. Yeah, we're going to grab that Ember. I think this is correct. I'm going to go double steals here. Grab the money here. It's good. Maybe a cultivating pivot or not. Alright, I still would have taken it because card draw is amazing. Give me endless. That's quick. It's not what I asked for. Give me endless. That's a multi-strike. Still not what I asked for. Ah, yes, a random consumable. This is 100% the best we could have gotten here. I'll take another Wildwood Sap. If it keeps Sentient alive for another turn, that's okay. And we save all of our money because the game hates us. Yeah, incredible. Sure, great news. Amazing. Fine, Monster Train, sure. Ugh, alright. Ancient Hate. I mean, it's just the glimmer, right? And it's already piercing. I guess there's some torches. Shade Wings. Sentient's doing all the work anyway. She's probably going to die, if I'm being honest with you, but it's fine. Imp in a Box today says, ooh, a Tia. Ooh, a Tia. Absolutely, we take a Tia. Steelworker goes and lives upstairs. It's fine. I'm going to take the old magic at least. We should play it. We'll hit the glimmer on bottom. You see, the struggle of only having 22 damage. Not going to play a Rage Imp into nothing yet. Wow. Game is really making me work here for this collector, but that's okay. Alright. Ascend the collector so I get it. Play the fledgling imp. Important work, Mr. Fledgling Imp. Heal mid-floor. Okay. Made me work for it, but it's fine. Alright, engraft Sentient. Good. Do as much damage as we reasonably can here. That mid-floor is looking spicy. My damage is looking bad. How do we not lose the run? Well, we haven't lost the run yet. How do we not lose the run? Okay, that pushes a number. We're now at 114. 114 does some work. I think I'm actually just straight up burning Wildwood Saps here for free damage on the boss, which is ridiculous. Or not the boss, but like, hey, it saves 20 health. I'll take it. Good grief. Hey man, unleash the Wildwood, doing work. We go Fledgling Imp, shoot it, and then we Tia so that I stay up. Alright, great news. Woof, okay. Thank you, Sentient, for existing. Very cool. Glimmer mid-floor, almost certainly. Alright, and I think with Glimmer mid-floor, we managed to keep our run afloat. Unbelievable. I am going to play this adaptive mutation here, I think. I can do better, I think. Yeah, we can do better. We'll wait. Sure. Okay. Great job. Yeah, we get Fledgling Imp into important work. We're going to go ahead and just click a whole bunch of engrafts, which are great. I'm going to be able to play the Ritual, Steel Enhancer, and then I ascend one of these guys from behind to guarantee it goes down. And I think we're okay. Right, engraft. Click the Glimmer here because it kills that enemy, which is cool. We're gonna adaptive mutation upstairs first, then we're gonna old magic. That's smart of me. Look at me go. And then we click unleash downstairs because it does an extra 40. Sure, fine. Hey, we're alive. Amazing. Truly. Never didn't have it. That's not true in the slightest. We definitely didn't have it for a few moments there. We've been teetering on the brink on this run, and yet somehow have pushed all the way through. Anyway, I'm going to click on Ensnare now. That's pretty neat. Pyre Chomper is fine. Impish Scholar is fine as well. Impressive. I mean, none of these are that impressive, actually. Even the card that's literally called Impressive was not impressive. We're going to go Hunt Endless, because I think this saves the run. Right? You could argue that I should give it up and go and dupe the old magic, maybe? That's tough. That is a difficult decision. Oh man, I don't know. The old magic is very consistent and powerful, but Diligent is spicy. Do you just give up on the Endless? I mean, the removals are also big here, by the way. Very helpful. Helps us draw the important stuff faster. I can always leave in spell chain copies of Engraft to compensate for those turns. What if we hit the Endless? This becomes very, very good. If we miss the Endless, we're in not great straits. If I -1 the Ritual and then... I mean, I wouldn't dupe the Ritual. I would dupe the old magic is the thing, right? 100%? Yeah. It'll always be the old magic. It's a stronger buff. Draws me faster cards. Plus 10s. Do we win? Is that enough? Is that enough? Random imps. I think it's enough. Okay, we're gonna cut our losses and go left. Yikes, spicy. Anyway, I'm going to click on Resonant Shard and Sap Tap here because Sap Tap converts my Holdover and Graft into a card draw, which is nuts. And the Magic Shop is going to be good also. You could double stack the Ritual, and then duping that is suddenly very powerful, right? I've skipped this a few times, but it could be really good here. They show me a -2 at long last. In fact, I think -2 on this Ritual is better. I have to take everything. So in order to go on, we must self-infuse the Imp, even though it's unhelpful. Well, that's math, right? 15, 25 goes to 180, and then I get 10. Yeah, I have to do it. 10 from the dupe. All right. This at least is a removal. I can think of worse things to spend shards on. The Purge here is almost certainly going into Restore. Yes. Magic Shop says -1. I'm debating about this double stack Ritual thing, right? This is interesting because I can dupe this. I can't afford this. It's possible to play this card. I have Ember. Having 2 of those, that speeds you up a lot. I actually think we're kind of desperate, and this is good play. This increases our scaling pretty significantly by literally double. Okay, we'll do that. The -2 I'm going to put into... It's a good question. It's a good question. What do you put it into? Probably Adaptive Mutation, I guess. Put a -1 into Unleash. Maybe Furnace Tap. If I get a Permafrost, I want the Permafrost on Furnace Tap. Adaptive, I can play at like multiple different points and it's effective. Furnace Tap really needs to be the last card played. Let's make Unleash free. That, I think, is an obvious pick. A +10 here is... I mean, you might as well upgrade, but let me... Before I go too ham, let's look at the Trinket Shop. We're going to click on Sap Tap, Resonant Shard. Right? Sap Tap is for sure. It's literally incredible. It's just so amazing. Dupe the Ritual. We've already decided on this. Let me make sure I can hit the right number of shards. The -2 here... I can always find a spot for it. Yes, we have 205. The dupe is Ritual because this speeds me up. I think this is a Resonant Shard pickup. Okay. And I think I re-roll and just grab a -1. This goes to 985. Re-roll -1. Sure, that's fine. +10 in the Restore, re-roll it, -1 into something, the Restore. We don't see the Permafrost anyway, but I had to think about that a little objectively in terms of like, okay, what's the most likely value and what do I want to actually get value out of? 0 gold remaining. The -2 needs to be in an Adaptive Mutation, I think, because it's the card I'm most likely to play on a random turn. Furnace Tap can be just like the last card played. And that's okay. And we hit 205. Woof. Alright, kids. I think we've done the best we can. I think cutting our losses here is perhaps one of the smarter decisions I've made in recent history. Yeah, let's see if we beat Diligent. We should. We're 205 out of 100. I think we have the survivability with literally 3 Steelworker infusions. Literally 3 of them. Incredible. We're going to play Sentient downstairs. I don't touch any of these cards. I missed this Ritual, but I'm okay with it. It's fine. Alright. How's bottom floor looking? Not great. Alright, we're going to pop an Imp in a box real quick. Oh, great. Pyre Chomper. Excellent news. Let me play Steelworker first. We'll drop in the old magics. Very good. Unleash comes into play. It's excellent. We hit a fledgling Imp, which is necessary to play, I think. I mean, I have to click this, right? 100%? Yeah. We're going to go ahead and drop double Wildwood Saps in bottom floor. I'm going to toss a Welder Helper on her as well. Fine. Good. Great. In fact, I'm good with it. She is holding down these bad enemies. It's very important that she kills them. I'll go ahead and torch the guy on middle. Pop that. The important work out here. It's good. I get to draw cards. That's fun. I get to heal. Also fun. We chill on all the rest of these. We're doing okay damage for the moment. It's not great, but it's okay. Let's burn the Restore here. It's gone for good. Great. Steel Enhancer. Engraft. More engraft value. Ritual of Battle must land. And then Wildwood Tome must land. And I think we chill on the rest of this stuff for the time being. We actually should play out the Wildwood Sap. That's very useful in keeping her afloat. I guess I could have played the Torch. It didn't really matter. It's not like I'm going to be torching the boss through his 6 spell shield or whatever. This Consume is a torch, however. Yes. For sure it is. Okay, then we hit the Engraft. We get the Unleash. It's great. I'm going to go ahead and important work bottom floor for the Ember. Great. Ritual upstairs. Amazing. Vengeful Shard. We get the Glimmer downstairs. It's good. It saves some health. Ensnare. Alright. I think we have it. I just need to connect the adaptive mutation at the end. Go ahead and hit that torch middle. Good. Let's go ahead and engraft a whole bunch. Draw me cards, please. Big ritual upstairs doing huge work. That's a really good looking adaptive mutation that I think wins the run, and we're not even at the point where I have to play it. Good. Great. Excellent, in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Doesn't matter. I guess I'll torch the boss, whatever. We chill. I think we're good. Right? I think we're okay. The burn here is... Torch? Torch. Sure. Yes. Click it. Great. Engraft. 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 Restore downstairs for no real reason other than that I can. Ritual of Battle. Big number. Don't click the other old magic. We burn both higher shards. Hit that ensnare. Chillin'. Okay, so major... You see what I'm kind of focusing on here? I had enough card draw. My main focus there was how do I actually basically save as much pyre health as possible into Divinity. I do anticipate we're going to have some struggles. Let's hit that Steel Enhancer. Unleash downstairs. Great work. Ritual up top. Excellent. Engraft. This, I think, is your adaptive mutation. We're guaranteed to win with this number. 354 stats is excellent. And I can save a lot of health on Sentient. Push an extra 80 damage through by killing that curse guy. Seems good to me. Cool. Alright, great. Wonderful. The burn can be this old magic. Good. Engraft. Nice. Play Ritual. Vengeful Shard. We should crush this, right? We have plenty of health. Yeah, we have plenty of health. Yes. This is a great example of why this stuff matters. Cool. And then I get the Furnace Tap in the end, which is fun as well. Great. We actually got through all of the stealth anyway, but we had plenty of health. Thanks for sentient help. Okay. Diligent, no fear. Now Divinity. Divinity, much scarier. You know, I think Divinity poses a real risk to our run on this particular setup. I think the Quick Tome actually helps more than you realize. Bottom floor means I take less damage from the Divinity itself. Okay. Steelworker. You want to click the Ritual on him? No, I would rather click the old magic on him. because then I draw more cards next turn. Okay. Alright, Sentient, do your best. Animus of Will lands in. Great work. Team looks like it's floating, at least. Let's not incant downstairs if we can avoid it. I think I need to click the ritual. I can save a ton of health on Divinity, on Sentient if I click the Glimmer here. Just truly a lot. I think I am going to click that Glimmer. Yes. Who gets locked down? Because this is Harvest Wave coming up. No one? No, no one. Alright. Adaptive Mutation, we hold off. Okay, we're losing health upstairs. Okay, like you see it, I see it. Click the Wildwood Tome upstairs. Amazing. Save health. Great work. We're going to unleash downstairs 10 times out of 10. Great news. We're going to click Fledgling Imp up top. I guess I'm going to look at the Imp in a box first. Pyre Chomper, sure. That cleans up this a little bit. Let's big restore upstairs. That helps. Okay. Our goal is basically to keep this floor afloat. Let's then play Fledgling Imp up top. It will pass away, and that's okay. Bottom floor, I mean, we play the Wildwood Sap. It's still fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's a net positive here. I will draw a card off the Imp off top. Cool, that's fine. And the rest of this is nothing, so let's torch the boss. Okay. Alright, we're staying afloat here. We have not lost Sentient, which is good. How are we dealing with top floor? Alright, I think... How are we approaching this? I could separate the Protector with Hidden Passage. I guess let's draw cards first, right? Sure. I'll draw cards first. Sure. I kind of want to do like a torch mid-floor to soften up this Darkwings guy. I also kind of feel like I might need to separate him a little bit. But I'm worried about stacking any heavy with with chains. We're not that strong yet, right? It's true. We're just not that powerful yet. So here's the deal. I'm going to ensnare downstairs then on the Protector. This separates him from chains, but doesn't make a higher floor stronger. We're going to Glimmer middle. It's a 22 softening. It's something. I'm going to go ahead and hit that torch up front. See what we run into. I can push 171 here, which means... I think I win Relentless if I get to the Adaptive Mutation, so I think we save health by lifting a guy and putting him there, right? I think that, honestly, is good. Great. Okay. This is a good turn. We're cooking now. I need to keep Sentient among the living. That's just... There's no other way around it. Sentient must live. This is a weak adaptive mutation. We could click a ritual here. Not so much better adaptive mutation. We're now looking at 700 damage as opposed to 600. Is that enough to win? Maybe. Maybe. Is 150 life enough to kill this boss? It's a great question. I actually have no idea. We could wait, do it on the next playthrough. It's a little bit dicey, right? She's teetering at, what, 37 health? She's taking 17 around. What is this, 150? I mean, we clear this guy, right? We do clear chains. That's true. We are clearing chains. If I play the torch on him, we clear him with Animus, and we save the 24 into Steelworker. I think we wait. We torch middle, as was foretold. I'm going to click the Weight of Contrition here, and I'm going to click an Old Magic up top. I don't get to play the other one, and that will have to be okay. Yikes. Okay, we're almost certainly losing Sentient on this floor. I just can't imagine how she lives that. Great work. Go team. This is a lot of incoming damage. Although... I was hoping. I was hopeful. 25, 25. A lot of damage coming in here, unfortunately. I think she gets killed in the back. I should do the math, shouldn't I? I mean, this is 32, 14 for 46, 40, 86 here, 91, 91. Kills the conduit, and then no chance of surviving the rest. Okay, so let's live upstairs. I want to live. We give up one Sentient. She has done her best. That's what we get. Wildwood Sap in the back because I'm terrified. And then here's an Old Magic because I would like to draw cards, please. Okay. Goodbye, Sentient. You did great. Honestly, that's about as good as anyone could have hoped for her. Let's draw cards. Okay. Glimmer here is pretty high powered. I think we need to click the Ritual. Turns out that's pretty strong to do. Steel Enhancer, fine. Okay, I need to draw cards. I'm willing to take this Vengeful Shard. I think if we ascend the Protector, I take not too much damage. I think I need to play Old Magic here, just straight up. Just let's do that. We're clearing the floor. I might actually be okay to just take this Glimmer and be alright with it. Yeah, I think that's actually just fine. Okay, we take the 1. It was just like, can I optimize that hit into the front line that got ascended up? And it's like, it doesn't really matter, right? Alright, here it is. Here it is. Here's your turn. Your turn is Ritual of Battle. And then I click Adaptive Mutation into a unit that has 364 health. Amazing. She now wins Relentless. Let's click Old Magic here. Important. Click cards. Big heals. Great work. And then Glimmer Middle so I don't have to deal with this Light Wings. And we're chilling. Seems good to me. I locked down that guy downstairs. I mean, it overstacks him with the next wave, but it kind of doesn't really matter, right? We've gotten past the second mini-boss here, so ultimately that just means I never have to fight this creature, which is pretty cool. Is this just a turn where I airdrop in Animus of Will's Furnace Tap and then pretend I'm done with this? Yeah, I think we're not going to die to curses, right? I actually have to think about that, right? No, we don't. No, it is correct to slam the Furnace Tap here. Okay, send it. Alright, we sent it. Now, I might take some curse damage, but I'm not actually taking enough that I'm afraid. Great work. We did it. Amazing. I don't die from this curse damage, and I played the safer route. Cool. You know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be enough. I'm impressed we pulled it off. We were teetering on the brink of survivability. You might have looked back and asked me, why would you take 3 Steelworkers here, right? How do I stay alive otherwise, is my question to you. That was a catastrophic amount of incoming damage, and I did not have a good solution for it. So my solution was, I don't know, 15 armor a turn seems okay to me. This is some jank. Gurg's Goat ended up paying out, by the way. This Steelworker actually does a lot of damage when you toss some imps and other things at it, but absolutely ridiculous. Self-infused Steelworker in front of, you guessed it, a Steelworker-infused Animus of Will. This truly is like a union, some union going to town working on the rail, right? Just straight up middle class takeover. I can't name the episode that because it will make no sense, but I might call it the Steelworkers Union, right? It just seems appropriate. It's all these guys, it's their whole run. Amazing. There's even a Gurg's Goad. I think the adaptive mutation is a great finisher for survivability. It guarantees relentless once you get to a certain point. This was very important into a number of combats. Sometimes it spiked your damage, but the old magic did a lot of heavy lifting on that as well. Worth noting, by the way, going left at ring 8, identifying that that was more secure than looking for the endless, it's a big deal. It's actually very similar to one of the early guides I put out. I said multi-strike is a bait. You know, same concept. In this exact combat, it was more endless was a bait, right? You know, there's a point where you look for it when it's reasonable, but you have to be able to identify, hey, wait, if I keep looking for it and I miss, I lose. How do I not lose? Think about all the value we got at the end there. The dupe on a double stacked ritual. This ramped our damage gain a lot. Very important. A lot of other things came out of that as well. Things like, I was originally planning on duping the old magic, and then we just went a different direction. But just a lot of power came out of that side with some random -1s, things like that. A power up on like a restore. All these things do matter. So I think it was well played and a very dangerous run. And it's also interesting because I'm pretty confident I lose this run earlier in this series. I am reasonably confident I underestimate damage on Divinity much earlier in this series, and that now, because I've seen it enough times, I feel like I know what I need to do in order to live. This was still very dicey. We're taking a lot of pyro damage all over the place. 48 damage on ring 4. What a tragedy. But on the back foot, we ended up with, like, what was it, 39 health, I think, in the end? I think it was actually 38, but still, fine. Whatever the number was, it was tough. So, a hard-fought victory, and I'm pretty pleased with how it went out. I'm glad we got the win. So, not much else really to add besides do what you gotta do, I guess, and let's go to the Steelworkers Union, right? Rip Imp. So, anyway, that's all I've got. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.